Okay, so now we have all the actors we need to finish this game. We have all of our top pipes and all of our bottom pipes. Now, the first thing I want to walk you guys through is setting up the code to make the top pipes move like we want them to for the game. The first step is that we want to actually move them off the screen when we start the game. So go to our events, grab the On Start button, and when we start the program, we're going to actually set the position of the top pipes to be way to the side here. So if you see up here, if I drag my mouse to the very farthest right point here, it's right about 300. So if we set it all the way to 500, it'll definitely be off the screen. So here's what we're going to do. So on start, we're just going to set x equal to 500. And if you click this and copy it, we can go over to the top pipes, the other top pipes, and just paste this code in. And now watch, when we click start, see all the top pipes fly over to the side of the screen. Okay, good for step one. Now, step two. We're going to remember that the game only starts when we click the enter button. So now we want to go back over here and drag this piece out. So when the return or the enter button is pressed, now we want to do something a little bit different. So the first pipe, which is just called top pipe, once we click the enter button, we want it to start on the right hand of the screen. So now we're going to move this guy over here. So we're going to set x equal to 300 and y equal to, let's say 100. So if we click start now, this butterfly, all the top pipes again are way up to the side, the butterfly's here. So click enter, the butterfly starts to fall, and you see that that top pipe starts to the right hand of the screen but isn't moving yet. So why is that? Well, we set its position here, and actually I'm gonna change this to be a negative 100. See what happens if we change this to negative 100 and press enter. Now the top pipe's not high enough, so anyway, yeah, we're gonna play around with those numbers. So let's actually make it start at 300 for fun. So stop, play, enter. Now it starts all the way up here. That's fine. Let's start with that. So it's way up at the top. Now what we want to do after we click the enter button is that forever we want this thing to glide from one side of the screen to the other. We do this by using the motion tab, and you see there's this glide button. So remember, whatever you put inside the forever loop is going to keep going forever and ever. So when I put this over here, I can have this thing glide 8 seconds to x equals, and we're going to put negative 300 because that'll take us all the way to the very, very long side over here. And we're going to keep it at the same y position that it starts at for now. So let's see what happens there. So if we go down here, we can drag out the y position. So now let's see what happens if we start the game. So press start, all the pipes are off the screen. If I press enter, you see that that top pipe now is drifting to the side of the screen. Oh. And it'll just keep drifting over to the side, but then it stops. So now we need to add a little bit more code so that in the next video we have it loop around to the other side back to where it started.